My friend and New Hampshire researcher Josh visited, and he noticed on the very same path where I found all the stick breaks something about 50 feet off that didn't look quite natural.
And at first you figure must be all one small stand of saplings that were pushed over. And you start investigating and you see that none of them grew here. They're all branches detached from the source. And there are many, many, many laid against this cross beam. And these that all come through between these two trees, all of these are loose branches. 5 loose branches brought here from somewhere else and laid in to this trough here, 50 feet from the trail. It reminds me of another group of branches that I found 15 months ago. They were laid along a log, and they happened to be on the same trail that I recorded the wood knocks on.
At my other research area 10 miles away, I have seen other branches wedged between trunks or leaned in at this kind of casual angle. At the main trail that leads to the smaller one with the stick breaks, I find a rock with multiple grooves etched into it. Just up from this scored rock, I come across an interesting thing.
It's a really good example of what I call roughly symmetrical stuffing, where you'll have a bunch of sticks or bark stuffed into a 2 or 3 tree structure from one side, and then you'll often see it stuffed in from the other side as well. But look at all these loose sticks just brought here and kind of jammed together. Very haphazard arrangement. See, that's how I think their signs escape interpretation, is that they're just haphazard enough that nobody would key into them.
Many people question why we should take such subtle formations seriously. But think about it. Here we have a primate in the woods with a great brain capacity and a lot of time and energy on its hands. Wouldn't you think that it would use what is ready to hand to fashion either meaningful symbolism with or perhaps only to doodle with? It would seem astonishing to me, if there is this primate in our woods, that it would not manipulate its environment in some way. I might suppose that these grooves have been caused by a human being wielding a stone or a piece of metal. Or perhaps it was caused by ATVs running over the stone again and again. But first, the stone just above it, and equally high off the ground, is free of such marks. And secondly, my friend Josh discovers, about 1/3 of a mile away up the mountain, a very similar case. This is not on a human trail. It may be a game trail, but it is at the top of a slope of stones, very difficult to navigate. And it happens to be just beneath where, 2 months ago, I heard the 2 distinct wood knocks, more distinct than these.